Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do, take us the rest of the way.
And you pull over. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah, Calvin was there. Okay, Calvin was there. Okay. I think he came a little late though. I spoke to him.
In Gervonta Davis's recent match with Lamont Roach Jr., an audio clip leaked showing a tense conversation between Davis and his trainer Calvin Ford in the corner between rounds. As Ford wiped sweat off Davis's face and gave instructions, Davis interrupted him, saying, "You need to stop and listen to me." This rare display of frustration from Davis toward his longtime trainer suggested there might be communication problems. The incident added to the night's controversies, including a disputed moment in the 9th round when Davis took a knee, saying hair grease got in his eyes. The referee didn't count it as a knockdown. After Tank Davis's recent fight, a notable moment happened between him and his longtime trainer, Calvin Ford. When the fight ended, Ford went to Davis, likely to give him a congratulatory hug. But Davis moved away and instead interacted with others near the ring. This raised questions about their relationship. There have been challenges in the past. About 3 months ago, reports hinted at a possible split. In an interview, Ford said, "People don't understand my struggles, beliefs, and emotions, but I do." Davis, on the other hand, said, "The fewer people you hang with, the fewer problems you have."
Tank don't fuck with Coach Cal. When Tank was walking up, it looked like Coach Cal was about to give him that hug like you always do, and Tank just brushed him off like, "Fuck out of here, nigga." Whoop, excuse me. Fuck out of here, nigga. Now it seems like Coach Cal on point, so you're not paying Tank no mind. And Tank go over here, he go to this nigga, and watch this shit that he do. He gonna lift his jacket up, and like, our conversation is a secret, I don't want him to hear it, type shit. Like, yo, what's up with Coach Cal and Tank? They really don't fuck with each other? Like, what? And he brush him off again, like, don't touch me type shit. Like, you see type.
During the match with Lamont Roach, Tank Davis's trainer, Calvin Ford, pointed out that Tank didn't perform as expected. One big issue was that Tank missed chances to take control and let the fight stay close. Ford mentioned that Tank usually enjoys punishing opponents more than just going for knockouts, but in this fight, he didn't push himself to dominate as he could have.
He just went down, he just, like you said, it was, we looked at 3 rounds. Brian was calling, yo, I need 3. We got 1. I need 2. We got the 2. But he forgot where he was at. He thought he was still in the 8th round. He thought he still had rounds to go.
Thought he still had rounds to go. Thought he was in the 8th round.
He was good. We just couldn't figure out why he wouldn't pick it up.
Right.
Roach, in contrast, stepped up and showed his skills, making the fight harder. Ford said both fighters took risks, but Tank didn't push the pace or take control like he has in previous fights. There were chances where he could have stood out more, but the fight stayed competitive. Ford suggested that sometimes a tough fight can help a fighter refocus and return to peak performance. In the end, Ford acknowledged Roach's preparation and toughness, noting that he took hits that would hurt most fighters, but the main takeaway was that Tank could have done more for a clear win.
Just for a little bit, and we'll fix that. But nevertheless, I think that made that fight a draw.
This question is for Coach Calvin Ford. This is Matt from Brunch Boxing. Now, we know that Tank has talked in the past about retiring, leaving the game of boxing. As someone that's had Tank since basically he was a puppet, you praised him as a boxer and a man, what would you like to see Tank do after tonight?
I like to see Tank to do what he want to do. I said at the last press conference. Y'all gotta understand, them guys been doing it since they were little. This might energize them again.
Oh yeah. In fact, he backstage right now talking about he want a rematch.
Backstage, you want to go to the gym right now.
Yes, that's what he said. So I think that retirement stuff done.
Yeah, so.
Right here. Chris Murray, Philadelphia Sunday Sun. I gotta ask this question in the sense that you said, Calvin Ford and for Coach Berry as well, you said before the fight that you wanted to see him take his game to another level. What didn't he do in this fight that that you felt he could have done and whatnot, and pretty much opened the fight up to being a draw?
Well, like I said again, they've been knowing each other since they were little. And Roach, he stepped up for the card. He stepped up. You know what I'm saying? Again, Tank history, I always sit there and tell you, I don't like knockouts. I like punishment. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes things gotta happen to make you get back to where you belong at. You know what I'm saying? And that was a good, skillful ass fight. Skillful. Both of them would take certain chances, some of them take chances, you know what I'm saying? We seen, it was like we was on a boat, but it's just like this, you know? But we thought he could have did more.
Thought he could have did more, and hack off to Lamont Roach. You know what I mean? He was prepared.
Yeah.
There were shots that he took that the average person would have went out on. And he took, pretty much Tank was setting on the uppercut, and he threw it, and he was able to catch some of those uppercuts. So yeah, you know, you got to give him credit.
Gervonta Tank Davis and his longtime trainer Calvin Ford have been widely discussed by boxing fans. One key moment that sparked conversation happened when Davis appeared to avoid Ford's attempt at a post-fight hug, choosing instead to talk. Two others at ringside. This did not go unnoticed, raising questions about their partnership. Social media quickly reacted. One Twitter user, Nathan Erla, pointed out a big change in their dynamic, saying he made Calvin Ford his second trainer and told him to stop giving instructions. I knew it would be a bad night. Tank without Calvin equals no champion. Every time Tank wins, it's after Calvin gives instructions. Trying to be bigger than the program never works. This tweet raised concerns that Davis's decision to demote Ford could hurt his in-ring performance. The relationship between Davis and Ford has been key to Davis's rise in boxing. Ford has been more than a coach. He has been a mentor and guiding figure throughout Davis's career. Any issues between them could affect not only their personal relationship, but also Davis's future fights. During Davis's recent match against Lamont Roach Jr., another moment with Ford caught attention. As Ford was giving instructions, Davis interrupted him, saying, "You gotta stop and listen to me." The exchange was recorded and spread quickly online, causing debates about tensions in their relationship. Fans and analysts reacted, with Marcos Villegas tweeting, "Tank telling Calvin to listen to him shows disrespect." Many saw this as a sign of tension, raising concerns about their working relationship. This incident led to widespread criticism, with many stressing the importance of respect and communication between a fighter and his trainer. Some believe that Davis publicly dismissing Ford's advice harms the trust and teamwork essential to his success. While the exact reasons for the tension are unclear, it has brought attention to the dynamics in Davis's camp. As boxing fans continue to analyze the situation, the future of Davis and Ford's partnership remains uncertain. Ford admitted that his role in Davis's career might be coming to an end, saying he had taught Davis all he could. He expressed confidence that Davis now had the knowledge and experience to continue on his own. Ford described their time together as an amazing journey and highlighted their success and growth. This has sparked discussions about how their separation will impact Davis's career. Fans and analysts are curious to see how Davis will perform without Ford's guidance, considering how crucial Ford was in shaping his boxing skills.
My journey's crazy. That's why I said, yo, you can't write this, man. You cannot write this. My experience being gone and all the stuff that I went through preparing me for where I'm at today. You know, yeah, Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do to take us the rest of the way. And this is his take us the rest of the way fight.
Calvin Ford has always been a strong supporter of Tank Davis, even when he wasn't directly involved in training camps. Before Davis's fight against Lamont Roach Jr., Ford showed confidence that Davis had the skills and mindset for a clear win. However, the match ended in a majority draw and unexpected result. The fight had challenges, including a controversial 9th-round moment where Davis took a knee, saying hair grease affected his vision. The referee didn't count it as a knockdown. After the fight, Ford stayed supportive, emphasizing the importance of resilience and learning from setbacks.
What's the best for him? I'm hoping that he do what I need him to do. You know what I'm saying? You see how I asked him, are you ready? You know what I'm saying? Because I need somebody that's going to really push that so I can see different levels of it. This time I had a chance to step back, and everybody keeps saying, "Oh, they changing up stuff." No, we ain't changed up anything. It's the same thing we always do. You know.
Going into the the training camp, how was it? Or you said yes, you stepped back a little bit. Well, how was it? Splitting the time. How's it going to be splitting the time to
No, this is
Saturday
something
night?
that we do all the time. You know what I'm saying? Right now, y'all know all I gotta do is speak. Then take out history since he was a kid.
Calvin Ford didn't oversee Davis's preparation for the fight against Lamont Roach Jr., sparking rumors of a possible split. Responding to these rumors, Ford explained that he was focusing on training amateur boxers, which he found rewarding. Despite not being in Davis's corner, Ford supported his former protege and expected a strong performance. But the match ended in a majority draw, an unexpected result. This fueled discussions about whether Ford's absence impacted Davis's performance and what this means for his future.
That little break in between you guys not being, was there like kind of like a family fondness where?
No, he came to see me. Dad, slow down, I'm worrying about you because, boom, he knows that I spend time with my amateurs. You know me, both of y'all know me very well.
Yeah.
Don't I spend time with my amateurs? All the time. That's my peace. And he know when I go spend time with my peace, I'm going through things. You know what I'm saying? When he was there, at least I know where he was at. Because it was something that we didn't do. It's something that we normally do. Y'all with me? And it was good for us to tell you the truth, because when I stepped back in the head big and James and I haven't been there, it brought back so much memories. When we first started off, and him seeing all us working together, he was happy. And at the end of the day, what it's about, the fight.
Before his fight with Lamont Roach Jr., Tank Davis dismissed rumors of a rift with Calvin Ford, assuring fans that their relationship was still strong. However, during the match, Davis was heard shouting at Ford, hinting that tensions might still exist. Such outbursts often point to unresolved issues between a fighter and his trainer. This moment led to more speculation about the stability of their partnership and the impact it might have on Davis's future performances. The relationship between a boxer and trainer is essential for success, and any conflicts can affect strategy, morale, and overall performance.
Just did. We got off the cameras once. It ain't about the dub with me. It's about that you got that will against will. I don't know. I know I can. I ain't pushed no buttons with Tank yet. I came from a different beast. I understand what we got to go against every time we get in there. That square box of lunch is serious. So when I talk to him, he know what I'm talking about. Let's see. April the 22nd. Can Ron deal with it.
Tank Davis and Calvin Ford's bond is more than just a coach-athlete relationship. Ford first met Davis when he was 7, becoming a father figure and mentor while guiding him through Baltimore's tough streets. Ford has said Davis sees him as more than just a coach, highlighting their deep connection. But recent events have put a strain on their once strong relationship. Before his fight with Lamont Roach Jr., Davis assured fans that any past issues with Ford were resolved. But during the fight, Davis was seen shouting at Ford, causing new concerns. This situation shows how personal and professional relationships can become complicated, especially under pressure.
I'm talking about family at this point. Cause you pulled up with just somebody else. You didn't even pull up with your team you pulled up with. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah. Calvin was there. Okay. Calvin was there. Okay. I think he came a little late though. I spoke to him. Y'all good? Yeah. All right. Cause I just seen Calvin too. But that's another thing. Calvin is someone that he's like, when I ain't had no pops, Calvin was the person that you feel me, stepped in them shoes. So no matter if he's not my coach, anything like that, he's always gonna be in my life. And that's why I said I would have asked that question off camera, because I already know. Sure. So I ain't, but you already cleared. Yeah.
That's all for today's video. See you next time.
Let me explain something to you. Tank don't look at me as coach, he look at me as dad. Do it look like his son supposed to be taking care of dad? I don't even feel right. Y'all hear this sound? Oh, Tank don't pay his coach. Tank gives me anything I want.
Right.
But I'm a man at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And I'm a hustler.
Right.
Second and foremost, I came from that cloth. You understand? He watched me lose my house,
My wife, my family, he watched me do it. It's bigger than boxing.
Right.
Boxing is just a web.